Unlike most guide systems on band mills that only support the top and back of the blade, our guide systems support the blade from the top, the bottom, and the back. Our systems incorporate 2 bearings to support the top of the blade, 1 bearing to support the back of the blade that runs on the same axis as the blade, and a bronze oil-impregnated pad to support the bottom of the blade. Using a bearing to support the back of the blade as opposed to a flange, which most mills use, eliminates about 50% of the heat that is generated when the blade rides back against the flange. The reason for the heat reduction is the elimination of friction that is caused when the flange actually scrapes the back of the blade, as opposed to rolling with the blade. The oil-impregnated bronze insert that sits 5/1000ths of an inch below the bottom of the blade has a number of functions. It restricts the blade from traveling downward in the cut when the blade is deflected by a knot or pocket of stress in the log. It is self-lubricating and highly resistant to wear. It will also help to keep the bottom of the blade clean as the blade periodically rubs against the surface of the insert. The oiler releases lubrication in a much more controlled manner than common guide systems. Fluid is released at the front and back of the blade, 15/1000ths of an inch above the top of the blade. This allows almost all of the lubricant to stay on the blade as it enters the cut, as opposed to just releasing the fluid through a tube above the blade. This guide system will increase the quality of your lumber and give you more confidence sawing through species that are more difficult to cut. We make them to fit the Wood-Mizer as well as 1999 and early Norwood mills, but this guide system can be adapted to fit almost any mill.